was up 2 games to nothing. They said, man, you looking for a smile, man. You not smiling. The smile is what? And you up 2-0. He said, what that mean is the job done.
He said, what? Say it again?
He said, what that supposed to mean? The job's not done. Is the job done? You know what I'm saying? And that's the Mamba mentality. So I feel myself basking in the fact I got 5, 6, 7, 8 of my 12 goals completed.
But you ain't got the other 4.
Nah, I need to erase the 8.
8 more.
The ones that's done, exactly.
And
Fill
put
it back
8 more.
up. So
That's
there's
what we
less
should do
lines.
tonight. Put 8 more.
So that there's less lines to give me motivation to make lines because I'm basking in my success. You see what I'm saying? Like, I did that. Look at that. I done that. I done that. Shit. And that's that motivation to slow down. Like, you done something.
I messed up too. I mean, you know, we all messed up. That's a part of the growth thing. See, my thing is, people don't want to mess up. That's the thing. They don't want to make a mistake. And see, the thing about me is, I like to learn from mistakes. And I mean, not even saying I like to make mistakes. I like the lessons that come after the mistakes. And you can't get the lessons without the mistakes. So when I say I'm cool with making a mistake,
but then when you win that. I got keys. You ain't heard. I got keys.
Yeah, I know. I like double checking myself. But see, I found that this right here wasn't done. And my double checking days come from math. A lot of times as we grow up, man, you realize we do this, we get our primary adult ways are from our childhood days. And what I mean by that is I used to double check my homework. My mama told me, she always told me about math. I love math, I love numbers. And she always told me double check my work. And I like math because I could subtract one way and then I could add it back and I could check my answers and make sure I was right. English and all the other subjects, it wasn't exact as math was. I could run some numbers and man, I mean, like, you know if you got it right or wrong. So I did real good in math. Because you can double check. But I didn't realize that my mom was actually teaching me to double check my work. And I teach my children that as well, to go back and double check behind you. It's always a good practice to double check behind your work. Because you can tend to miss things. A lot of times us cleaners, when we get a lot of business going on, we don't have time to go back. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you know you double check, it's gonna be inside of your rushing. So even when I was growing my company and we was taking on 17 banks at one time, I didn't get that many complaints because I was going back. But then when I started putting people in there, well, I didn't double back because I was expecting people to double back. And that's another lesson that we'll take on another time. And the lesson there will be how you expect people to give their best, because your best is what you give. Say it again. You give your best, and so when somebody else says, I'm gonna do my best, you think that their best is what your best is normally. And so that right there, I had to learn. I had to learn that. And so we won't talk about that, but I definitely will make that another video. If you'd like to see that video on lessons on how you mess around and thinking your best is someone else's best, and how that can impact your business, leave a comment down there. Because I got a lot of stories to tell you about how I overlooked some of the things that people were not doing because I figured since I would do it, they should do it too. And it could be some of the remedial, the smallest things. I give you one right here. I give you one right up under here. So, as I'm growing my company, I found out that people wash their hands and the water runs down the side and it runs down up under here, and some of the dirt just gets up under here, right? So as I'm growing my company, as I'm trying to give the best work possible, I make sure you wipe up under here in the corner as well. Just wipe up under the bottom, just so you know that it gets that corner where that dirt might, it's up a little lip right there. The dirt just rests right there. It's clean right here because we done that. Broom got it. Broom got it. Now how Alright, first of all, I made sure we got the inside and outside door of the door, the glass. Make sure we get all of that, get down in the corners. This is just the entry level to come in here, the entryway. So they share it upstairs and in here. So and you make sure you clean this out. They had a bunch of cobwebs in here. So we make sure we had that. Got that taken care of. Let's look up in here. Yes, sir. Make sure that's looking good. All right, we got our windows. This blind don't let up, but we did the best we could. Got up under that room. It took about an hour to clean. I rated it an hour and a half. I thought it was gonna take an hour and a half, but it was just an hour. Came in here and made sure the toilet is good. Here, maybe I missed it. Let me see. If you like the content that I put up, hit the subscribe button. There's a bell to be notified every time I put a video up. You can share if you think there's someone else like to hear the content that I got, or you can leave a comment below